We all came from different backgrounds, different roots. You know, Eric, Rodney, and Matt here, they've been in a band for quite a few years, and then I joined the Herd in 2016. We picked these two up, O'Brien and Justin here. Found them on the side of the road, and I think we got you guys both, what, 2018?
He was on one side, I was on the other.
We played with a lot of different great musicians locally and all over, and once the final piece was put in, the chemistry turned, it was just amazing.
I was watching my favorite movie, The Boondock Saints, and the name Saints was just
Badass movie.
sticking and sticking and sticking, and I had a bunch of names, Saints this, blah blah Saints, Saints blah blah, and I asked them if they like Saints Among Us, and they all agreed, and here we are 3 years later.
Without the blah blahs.
Yeah, no blah blahs. They didn't like the blah
blahs.
blahs.
We didn't care for that. Everybody comes together as a group here and writes, which I think is awesome. Everybody brings their own thing down to the table, so it may be a little different from song to song. Some people may consider us really extremely heavy. Some people may consider us, you know, what's the phrase that we don't like, new metal. I think that's a process that's very fun. We like realism a little bit more. I mean, we can write you a fiction, we can write you a book about fiction, but really, can you relate to fiction?
The question should be, what aren't we writing about?
Right now, yeah. It's depending on who come up with the initial idea of the song, but a lot of times with Rodney, he'll write some guitar pieces, and then him and Jay get together, they put their ideas together as guitarists. Generally, they'll send that off to Matt, you know, him being a bass player, he's got that background, and they'll send that to him and I, to where it's just a process. You know, we'll lyrically put it in, then we'll listen to it and make our phrasings together. It's almost like an episode of Bob the Builder, you know? And when it comes to writing, you know, he records everything that we do. Generally, everything we do from the time that we're sitting here in band practice till the time it's over. So if there's something there that, you know, we were all feeling, or it's just something really coming together, and Matt's like,
record your practices, people, because it's worth it.
It captures that moment. You know, I think there's a difference in writing something cool or catchy, or writing something that everybody in the room is just feeling right now. And so when he records it, you record that feeling too, almost, so we're able to kind of capture it.
Even if it was something you were just goofing off with, and you know, you're listening to practice back, and it's like, oh, what was that? Do something with that. Like, call him up, like, hey, listen to this at this time in practice, and figure something out with that. Like, write a song with that hook, or that, you know, riff in it, or write it with that hook in it, or whatever the case may be.